Welcome to this week's episode. As you can see, I'm in the shop today. We do have a little retail shop, as you can see behind me. We do all sorts of bits and pieces, but I'm not going to cover that this week. For now, we're going to go into the workshop and meet the man and myth, Craig Clements. So as we go through this door here and into the workshop, this is Craig's domain. See the little Model A that we did a bit of work on. A bit more assembled. We'll head over to here, where Craig will be flat out working on the FB Holden. No, he's flat out having his lunchtime noodles, or coffee, one or the other. Say hello, Craig, to our
Hello, Craig.
many subscribers.
Hello, everyone in TV land,
Thousands
YouTube
upon
land,
thousands, or
millions,
or the 50.
Told you a million times, don't exaggerate.
No dad jokes.
No.
So this week, what have we been working on?
The FB, a little bit of work on the control arm bushes, that sort of stuff, a little bit of lowering. What else? All new brakes on this because all the wheel cylinders, master cylinders, everything was seized. So replaced all that. Just sort of putting a few more things back on it that obviously it's had fresh paint, and so we're just sort of doing a little bit more for the customer. So I've just got some more parts Alan just supplied me before, so I'll be able to finish the front end, get that back on the wheels today, and did the brakes yesterday, so they're all done. And then we've got rubbers to do and a little bit of something else. I think there's a list there.
There's a list.
I'll look at the list later.
And so you've got a little bit of experience in these early Holdens?
Oh, I've had about 1 million. Although this is a late model one for me. Because, like this is 60s, I normally only deal in 50s. So I normally deal in FCs, FEs and FCs. I've had a fair few of those. I've still got one, my ute, and eventually it will get back on the road. So it's, someone said to me the other day, they called it an urban myth.
How long's it been off the road?
Well, since the hot rod's been licensed, I haven't driven it.
So how long's that? So that's six
nearly
years?
7 years, coming up to 7 years.
7 years.
Yes. So.
In your mind, about a year.
Oh, it was last week.
Last week.
I drove it last week, I'm sure I did. No, it's I have been a little bit slack, but
we've been busy here, so I do.
Well, that's it. Yeah. So the problem is I do it here all day long. I don't want to go home and do it at home. So it's like when the plumber goes home, all his taps drip, and that sort of thing. But that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But I've said for the last 3 years that this year is the year of the ute. Maybe 2021 is the year of the ute. I don't know. Possibly.
Maybe. It's on film now.
It's a definite possibility.
You can't back out. I've
backed out of worse promises than that, so don't you worry. If there's a chance for me to put it off until next week, I will.
All right. Okay. All right, I'll do some filming on the FB, and so Craig is
finish my lunch.
Craig's going to finish his lunch. He is the workshop manager.
See,
TA.
Well, the cup doesn't say manager, but I could probably put that in.
You're also the fabricator and the janitor.
And I sweep up.
He does everything.
Yeah, I sweep up because Alan doesn't. So,
I'm busy.
I'm busy.
I do stuff.
Alan has an aversion to brooms.
I use the broom now and again.
Yeah, but then you put it in a pile and you don't.
And the phone rings, and I get distracted.
And then I walk through the pile and accidentally
kick it everywhere, and we sweep it up the week after.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
Nice
Enjoy.
Seeing you. Bye.
What we're looking at here is a 1955 Willis Jeep. Technically a CJ5, I think it is. This is going to be a shop project, and what we intend to do is make it into a hot rod of sorts. Basically, it's going to be using a Holden Tarana independent front end, Holden Tarana diff with a rear 4-bar and coilover setup, Holden 202 inline 6-cylinder with a 3-speed automatic. Basically, we're looking at leaving the paint and the exterior the way it is, but underneath, brand new chassis, all nicely painted, fully rewired, fix all the floors. We'll have to put a hoop in, like a roll cage, to mount seat belts, and modern wheels, so 14-inch wheels. It'll sit a lot lower, and the aim is that it'll be fully registered and legally registered and fully engineered. And because it'll be a nice light little car, we think it'll be maybe 8 or 900 kilos. Should be a blast to drive. Thanks for joining us this week. What we'd like people to do is maybe comment below and tell us what you'd like to see. Do you want to see some tech stuff? Just keep doing what we're doing, showing cars we're working on, maybe what we've done to them during the week. Bit of the cars that drop in and visit. We have got some cars that we've built previously. We're going to do a couple of features on those cars, dig out some stuff from the archives. Story for maybe on Moon Eyes, because we've been dealers for them for a long time. Let us know what you'd like to see, and of course, hit subscribe below.